Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that has the power to change your life. Something that separates those who simply exist from those who truly live. Something that turns dreams into reality, failures into lessons, and challenges into stepping stones. And that is an unstoppable mindset. Life has a way of testing us, of pushing us to the edge, of making us question everything we once believed in. There are moments when we feel like giving up, when the weight of our struggles becomes unbearable, when the voices in our head whisper that we are not enough. But let me tell you something. True strength is not found in the absence of pain, but in the courage to rise despite it. Resilience is not about never falling. It is about standing up every single time, no matter how hard the fall. There was a time when I, too, thought my journey had ended before it had truly begun. Life had thrown me into the depths of despair, shattering my dreams, my ambitions, my very sense of self. I had a choice: to surrender to the darkness or to find a way to shine despite it. That is what resilience is. Choosing to fight when everything within you tells you to quit. It is about embracing the pain, understanding it, and transforming it into power. Difficulties are inevitable. People will doubt you. Circumstances will break you. There will be days when you feel completely alone, lost in the chaos of uncertainty. But know this: every hardship, every tear, every sleepless night is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Strength does not come from an easy life. It comes from battles fought in silence, from wounds that heal stronger than before, from the unwavering belief that tomorrow holds the promise of something better. Resilience is not about pretending to be strong all the time. It is okay to cry, to feel exhausted, to admit that you are struggling. But what matters is what you do after that. Do you let the pain define you, or do you let it refine you? Do you remain in the shadows of despair, or do you dare to step into the light? Every setback is a lesson. Every failure is a stepping stone. And every challenge is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are stronger than you ever imagined. People often ask, how do you keep going when everything is falling apart? The answer is simple. You take one step at a time. You focus on the little victories. You remind yourself why you started in the first place. You find meaning even in the smallest moments. You surround yourself with those who uplift you, who remind you of your worth, who believe in you even when you struggle to believe in yourself. Because resilience is not just about inner strength. It is about allowing yourself to be supported, to be inspired, to be loved. Pain changes people. It breaks them, molds them, reshapes them. But in that transformation lies the greatest beauty of all: the realization that you are unbreakable. That no storm, no loss, no failure has the power to define you. That within you is a fire that refuses to be extinguished. And that fire is your resilience. It is the force that will carry you forward. The light that will guide you home. The strength that will turn every "I can't" into "I will." So if you are struggling, if you're on the verge of giving up, hold on a little longer. Believe in yourself a little more. Know that every scar tells a story of survival. Every challenge is a testament to your courage, and every step forward is proof that you are unstoppable. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It is about learning to dance in the rain. And you, my dear, were born to dance. Consistent self-discipline success is not about luck, nor is it about waiting for the perfect moment. It is built on a foundation of relentless self-discipline, the quiet, unseen effort that turns dreams into reality. Many people start with passion, but passion alone is never enough. It fades when the journey becomes difficult, when obstacles arise, when the initial excitement is replaced by exhaustion. What keeps a person moving forward when motivation disappears? The answer is simple: discipline. Discipline is waking up every day and doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It is choosing progress over comfort, commitment over excuses, and growth over stagnation. It is about understanding that results do not come overnight, but are a product of small, consistent actions taken every single day. The world sees success and calls it talent, but behind every achievement is a person who refused to quit, who chose discipline over distractions, who showed up even when no one was watching. One of the biggest challenges in life is staying true to your goals when everything around you tries to pull you in different directions. Distractions are everywhere. There will always be an easier path, a tempting shortcut, a reason to delay your journey. But discipline is about staying focused, about reminding yourself why you started, about keeping your eyes fixed on your vision even when progress feels slow. Many people say, "I'll start tomorrow," but tomorrow never comes for those who wait for motivation. The secret is to start today, to start now, no matter how small the step may be. Consistency matters more than perfection. You don't have to get everything right. You just have to keep moving forward. A single page written every day turns into a book. A small workout done daily transforms into a strong body. A few minutes of focused learning each day leads to expertise over time. It is never about how much you do in one day. It is about how often you show up, how committed you remain, how unwilling you are to give up. There will be days when you feel exhausted, when progress feels invisible, when you question if your efforts even matter. But discipline teaches you to trust the process. Growth happens in silence, in the unnoticed hours of effort, in the sacrifices made when no one is applauding. The results may not appear immediately, but every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Discipline is also about self-control, about saying no to what does not serve your purpose. It is easy to be tempted by comfort, by distractions, by the idea that success should be easy. But true achievers know that discipline requires sacrifice. It is about choosing long-term fulfillment over short-term pleasure. It is about understanding that the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. People often wonder how successful individuals seem so driven, so committed. The truth is, they do not rely on motivation. They rely on systems, habits, and an unshakable commitment to their goals. They create routines that make success inevitable. They structure their time, eliminate distractions, and remind themselves daily of the vision they are working toward. They do not wait for the right mood. They train themselves to take action regardless of how they feel. And here's the most important truth. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you build. It starts with small decisions, with choosing to be 1% better each day. Over time, these choices compound, turning into unstoppable momentum. The hardest part is the beginning, but once discipline becomes a habit, it becomes your greatest strength. So, if you have a dream, do not wait. Do not rely on motivation because motivation is fleeting. Build discipline instead. Show up even when it's hard. Push yourself even when no one is watching. Keep going, keep growing, and remember, discipline is what separates those who wish from those who achieve. And you, my dear, are meant to achieve greatness. Positive and growth-oriented thinking, your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It can either build you up or break you down. The way you think shapes the way you live. The words you tell yourself become your reality. If you fill your mind with doubt, with fear, with the belief that you are not enough, then no matter how talented, how hardworking, how capable you are, you will always feel stuck. But if you choose to see challenges as opportunities, if you train your mind to find solutions instead of excuses, if you believe, truly believe, that you are capable of more, then nothing in this world can stop you. Life is not always kind. It will test you, push you, break you. It will give you reasons to complain, to feel defeated, to question everything. But growth is not found in comfort. It is found in the moments when everything seems impossible, yet you choose to move forward anyway. A positive, growth-oriented mindset is not about ignoring problems. It is about looking at them differently. It is about seeing failure as feedback, rejection as redirection, struggles as lessons. It is about asking, what can I learn from this? Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? We live in a world that often highlights what we lack. Social media, comparisons, unrealistic expectations, they all make us feel like we are not doing enough, not achieving enough, not becoming enough. But real growth begins when you shift your focus from what is missing to what is possible. It is about embracing progress over perfection, about celebrating the small victories, about understanding that even the slowest step forward is still a step in the right direction. Your thoughts create your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you are stuck, that you are a failure, that you are not capable, your actions will reflect those beliefs. But if you tell yourself that you are learning, that you are evolving, that you are getting stronger every day, your actions will align with that belief too. This is why it is so important to be mindful of your inner dialogue. Speak to yourself with kindness, with encouragement, with the same love and support you will offer a dear friend. Because the most important relationship you will ever have is the one you have with yourself. A growth-oriented mindset also means surrounding yourself with the right people. Those who inspire you, uplift you, challenge you to become better. Negative energy is contagious, but so is positivity. The company you keep influences the way you think, the way you see the world, the way you respond to challenges. Choose to be around those who remind you of your potential, who push you to grow, who celebrate your progress instead of pointing out your flaws. There will always be setbacks. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when old fears resurface, when it feels easier to give up than to keep going. But in those moments, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself of the strength you have already shown, of the battles you have already fought, of the fact that you have survived 100% of your worst days. You are not weak. You are not lost. You are in the process of becoming. A positive and growth-oriented mindset does not mean life will suddenly become easy. It means you will have the resilience to face whatever comes your way with courage, with grace, with the unshakable belief that you are capable of overcoming anything. And once you train your mind to think this way, once you choose growth over fear, progress over perfection, and self-belief over doubt, nothing will ever seem impossible again. Because the truth is, you are limitless. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the story you tell yourself. So make it a story of strength, of perseverance, of victory, because that is exactly who you are meant to be.